Hi, Assalamualaikum panel. My name is Ahmad Danish Alif bin Ahmad Azrin. My matrix number is 202338940 from SR2436B, and I'm excited to present my defense research proposal titled Effects of Strapping Application on Agility Performance among Rugby Players. These studies explore the interplay between physical interventions such as strapping and agility, a vital skill in rugby. This presentation is organized into several key sections. First, the background of the study, problem statement, purpose and objective, research hypothesis, significance, literature review, methodology timeline, and reference. So for the background of study, rugby is a dynamic sport requiring a blend of speed, strength, and agility. Unlike individual sports, rugby players frequently execute rapid change in direction during games. Previous studies, such as those by Stewart et al. 2009, have emphasized the importance of agility in differentiating player skill levels. Despite this, there is limited exploration of reactive agility, which is crucial in high-performance sports like rugby. This gap motivated my study. For the problem statement, the problem lies in two areas, which is first, a lack of investigation into reactive agility roles in rugby performance. Second, uncertainty about the relationship between various running tests and agility performance. Addressing these issues is essential to advance player training and performance. So for the purpose of the study, the purpose of this research is simple: to examine the effect of strapping on agility performance in rugby players. Specifically, we aim to compare agility performance with and without strapping. And for my research objective, there is two objectives. First, to measure agility performance with and without strapping. Second, to compare between strapping and no strapping on agility performance. For research hypothesis, there is three hypotheses. First, there is no significant difference in agility by applying strapping and without strapping. Second, there is no significant difference comparison between strapping and no strapping on agility performance. For the significance of the study, there is four significant. First, rugby players improve movement efficiency and reduce risk of injury during games and training. Second, physiotherapists enhance methods for injury prevention and recovery strategies. Third, coaches valuable insight into integrating strapping techniques for performance optimization. And lastly, sport equipment designer insight for innovating better strapping products tailored to rugby needs. For the limitation, there is two limitations. First, effort on doing the activity. Second, short-term effects. For the limitation, there is two delimitation. First, sample size. Second, type of strapping material. For the literature review, the author marked 1994. The method that he used is the study employed a systematic approach to evaluate the effects of different ankle braces on agility performance among high school athletes. And for the findings, performance impact. The analysis revealed that wearing ankle braces had limited practical effect on agility performance. The agility times of athletes wearing braces were significantly different from the running without braces. And from the Javad Sabrestan 2020, the method that he used is to investigate the effects of different tapping techniques on ankle range of motion. And for the findings, effectiveness of tapping. The research indicates that both kinesio tapping and athletic tapping have a significant effect on the ankle range of motion. This suggests that tapping can be effective intervention for athletes with chronic ankle sprains, potentially helping to stabilize the joint and prevent further injury. For the research design, I use quasi-experimental design. It is because it focuses on measuring the effects of strapping on agility using specific tests like the T-test. It allows comparison with and without strapping in control setting, ensuring reliable results. Since it targets rugby players, it provides relevant and practical findings for the sport. For the data collection procedure, there is 5 processes. First is participant requirement and group assignment. Second, pre-test assessment. Third, intervention implementation. Fourth, post-test assessment. And lastly, collecting data. For the sampling and sample size, from the Hussein Kargin 2024, the study voluntarily include 22 tennis players. For the instruments, the test that will be used is agility test. For the procedure, the participant begins at cone A in a ready position. Next, on the tester signal, the participant sprints forward to the cone B. From cone B, side shuffle left to the cone C without crossing feet. Side shuffle from cone C to cone D again without crossing feet. And then side shuffle from cone D back to the cone B. And finally, the participant backpedals from cone B to cone A. And for the instruments that be used in this test is first marker, second stopwatch, and last strapping. And for the intervention, in the preparation process, participants will be briefed on the purpose of the intervention. And then, skin preparation will include cleaning and drying the area to ensure proper adhesion of the tape. And lastly, strapping will be applied on the ankle. For the implementation, participants in the experimental group will have their strapping on a randomized assignment. And then the control group will not receive any strapping but will follow the same protocol otherwise. And for the testing condition, all participants will perform agility test immediately after strapping to assess its immediate effects. For the ethical approval, starts with ethical approvals, go down to the participants' requirement, and then go to the pre-test, which is participants will undergo a pre-test agility assessment using a standardized test, which is T-test, and then go to the post-test. All participants will perform the agility test immediately after the intervention. And from the post-test, divide into 2 groups, which is control groups and treatment groups. For the control groups, the sample is 23, and for the treatment group, the sample is 23. And for the data analysis that we use, first is quantitative analysis, and then parity test, and lastly ANOVA. For the Gantt chart, our research follows a structured timeline from proposal writing in October 2024 to final submission by July 2025. In conclusion, this research addresses a critical gap by examining how strapping impacts agility performance among rugby players. I look forward to your question and insight. Thank you for your time and attention.